Will we update your current website for you instead of giving you a whole new website design? Short answer, it depends. Sorry, I know I say that a lot, but it does. So my longer answer is it does depend. Now, what we will need to do is, first of all, just take a look at your website, right? If there are only a few changes needed, then it's really possible. Sometimes if the structure of your site is good, if the design of your site is good, sometimes all we need to do is go in and change out some words. You would be amazed at what a difference that you'll see just if you change the headline of your website. Or maybe if you have like a crazy slider of moving pictures at the top of your site, if you get rid of that and you put a beautiful image of that kind of like aspires to your customer success, and then you have a really clear headline and a clear sub headline with some call to action buttons, that can make a huge, huge difference on your site, no matter what you do. Sometimes just adding a call to action button on your site can be key, because you'd be surprised at how many people don't have a call to action on their website. So what we'll ask to do is take a look at the back end of your site and just give you a really good overview of what we think, what's our opinion about whether we'll just make some updates to your site or if we need to rebuild the whole thing. We'll be clear with you and honest with you. Sometimes I will say that because if we were not the original builders of the site, sometimes that can get a little bit wonky, because if there's coding, we can't take responsibility for someone else's work, if that makes sense. So if someone else's code breaks, but we're not the one to build it, that can get a little tricky. And also sometimes we don't know what kind of messes are there, like behind the scenes. And when we go into a site, sometimes it's actually takes us more time to rebuild within a current site than if we just started fresh. So these are all things we can discuss on a call. But I think it's a good question, and it is a question I get a lot. A lot of times people ask this question because they don't want a whole new site. They just might want to change out a few words. So we can be sensitive to that and try to help you reach your goals kind of in the least invasive way possible. But do schedule a call with me if you have more questions, and I can help you with this.